to my girlfriend's house. Evan, we call him Evan, had been struck by a car. And it killed him. And Kalamazoo Central, I was a 12th grader. They sent, my dad was a pastor in Kalamazoo. They sent 2 busloads of kids to Chicago to his funeral. We came back to Kalamazoo to an empty bedroom. My brother, the Lord took him. One thing my uncle did while he was here. I'm talking about trials. I'm talking about joy. One thing my uncle did. At school, he went to this girl's classroom. He would poke his head in the classroom. Sometimes he waited for her to get out of class. And he said this. I think you need to meet my nephew. So I got wind of it, right? I said, man, I don't need you talking for me. Man, I'm going to talk for myself. And so time went on and things, and tragedy happened. Lord took him home. And I often asked God, I said, you know, why? And you think back, and you got to find some good things. But as a result of him going to that girl's classroom, next week we'll be married 41 years. He did that. You got to find joy in your trials. Sometimes I wonder, when Sister Wright really giving me some trouble, I said, where's my uncle at? But strange time in my life, it changed me. God will take us through some storms.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Really, it's designed to make us better.
That's right. Thank you, Lord.
Really, Dad was still pastoring, running the church, and they were more concerned about me than they were about them. But God, I felt His presence. You ever read the poem of the footprints in the sand? When I look back, I saw one set of footprints. I couldn't figure out how I got through it all. But I was laying in the bed this week after Pastor Gaddis had called me, and I had been thinking about this trials and joy and what James was referring to. And the story kept bothering me. I wake up in the morning thinking about Uncle Evan. But I don't know what your trials have been that God has taken you through. But I'm still standing. Mom and Daddy are going on to be with the Lord. But every trial it's made us stronger. It's made us better. It's made us wiser. And I have a testimony because somebody has been through something even worse than that. Have you been watching the news lately? God took us through a pandemic, y'all. And I know somebody in here in your family was affected by COVID-19. So God, He trained me. He trained me. He sent me to school to do some things, some specialized training. Y'all probably never heard of it. But then now, I'm responsible for some of the things that we had to go through during COVID. My company made the vaccine, and I'm the repairman for COVID-19 vaccine. I've been to Cleveland working and tried to leave Michigan, and the Lord said, no, come on back. I came back, and before I knew it, the country was shut down a couple of years. And my company and my department, here we started putting together this equipment to make COVID-19. Now, I'm not bragging, because COVID-19 vaccine, it wasn't good for everybody. I took 1 shot, 2 shots, and I quit. I said, no more boosters for me, right? Yeah. But God, He has brought us a mighty long way. Now, I've been through some trials. I've had some tribulation, but I'm a child of God. I had to go through the loss of a house because I was making $12.50. $12.50. It was a trial. It was a tribulation. It was a storm.
Yes, sir.
But God done put me into triple figures now. I'm not bragging, I'm just praising the Lord. People ask me sometimes, they say, how do you do what you do? And so I don't worry about a job anymore. Because God gave me that one, He'll give me a different one. See, there's a confidence when you trust God. There's a confidence when you serve God. And see, we are serving a man who came down from heaven, who came like a man, walked on this earth for just 33 years, healing the sick, raising the dead, casting out the demons, teaching us how to forgive, taught us how to love. And they sent him down this dirty old dusty road. Went up that hill called Calvary. They nailed him, Jesus, to the cross. They put nails in his hands. For you and me, they put nails in his feet. Then they pierced him in the side. And then he gave up the ghost. He laid his life down. He let them take his life. Because Jesus had power. He could have spoken and all that would have been done away. But he humbled himself and became sin. That dirty sin that we did 10 years ago. He did that sin. He hung his head and he died. He gave up the ghost. It was terrible. They put a thorn of thorns on his head. He bled. And Jesus died. He was obedient unto death. And listen, why we should have joy? Because they put him in the grave. Right. They rolled the stone upon that grave. Put guards out there to watch all around the sepulchre. And on the third day morning, my Lord, he got up. He got up. You walk around here sad because you lost a job and your boyfriend walked away. Jesus got up. And he had all power in his hand. That we can have life. Eternal life. See, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him will not perish. So y'all, we don't have ever life. Isn't that good? Don't you have joy? Your next problem, when you face it, talk to that problem. Let them know that, look, I'm a child of God. I got joy. I'm unspeakable joy. I got joy